Hello everyone, today I'm going to be doing my January wrap-up. This month didn't do so hot on the reading. I had an interim class for college, so that was 3 weeks and it was 3 hours every day, and I just didn't read as much. I read 3 books this month. I know, it's not a lot, but I'm not gonna feel too bad about it because I did read some pretty good books this month, so I'm not too upset. I'm just kind of accepting it. It's how it goes. The first book I read in January was Passenger by Alexandra Bracken. What this book is about a girl named Etta, and she's a violin prodigy, and she is thrust into this world of time travel, and she meets this boy, Nicholas, who can also time travel. This book is basically described as a treasure hunt with time traveling. There's also pirates in the beginning of it. I really enjoyed this book, at least the first half of it. Like the first 200 pages of this book, I flew through it. I loved every minute of it. I especially loved when they were on the ship because pirates, obviously, that just got me super excited. I knew it wasn't gonna be the whole book on the ship, but I honestly wouldn't have cared that much if it was on the ship the whole time. The second half of this book, I don't know why, I just kind of got bored with it. I don't know if it was because of school or if I just wasn't feeling this book at the time. I don't know. I just kind of like was slowly reading the second half of the book. I'm not sure why I didn't love the second half as much as I loved the first half, because I know a lot of people said that it was harder to get into the first half than the second half, so I'm kind of opposite there, but I don't know. I really did enjoy this book. I am going to be picking up the second one, and I gave this one 4 out of 5 stars. The second book I read this month was by Veronica Roth. I freaking loved this book so much. I already know it's going to be one of my favorites of the year, and it's probably one of my favorite books I've read, actually. I have a full review of this book, so I will leave that down in the description if you want to go check out more of my thoughts. Just know that I absolutely loved it, and I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. The last book I read in January was Keturah and Lord Death by Martine Levitt. I'm actually not done with this book. I have like 50 pages left of this book, so I know I'm going to finish it today, and I really like this book so far. It's a National Book Award finalist. It's about this girl, Keturah, who gets lost in the forest, and Death comes for her, and she tells Death a story, and he lets her live another day. It kind of gives me a vibe of The Wrath of the Dawn and kind of that story. It's a lot different than The Wrath of the Dawn, so don't really think that this is like that book, but just the storytelling aspect really reminds me of that. And another task that Death gives her is that she has to find her true love, and then he will let her live. And so it's kind of just her going around trying to find her true love. The writing style is super different. It's a lot different than what I've read before. I'm actually not sure if this is like young adult or adult. I think it's young adult, but I really don't know. So the writing style, it kind of got me a little bit to get into because it was just kind of confusing and it was a lot different than what I've read before. But once I got into the writing style, I really enjoyed this book, and I'm really excited to see how it ends. I don't know my rating of it yet because I haven't finished it yet, but I will leave my rating of this book down in the description. These are the 3 books I read. It's not a lot, but I am totally okay with it. I know one book for sure that I'm going to be reading next month is Morning Star by Pierce Brown. I've been talking about this book and this series plenty of times on my channel. It's so good, and that's the only book I know for sure that I'm going to be reading next month. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to subscribe to my channel, please feel free to, and I will talk to you next time. Bye! And I gave it 4. Not that. And I will talk to you next time.